Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
KELY News, brought to you by Sahara Motors. Time to get back to the grind after one more trail on the Kawasaki KLX 300R. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Well, we did see a trace of precipitation yesterday, and we'll hopefully see some more today. Cloudy skies, some isolated sprinkles, dry thunderstorms. However, monsoonal moisture might be coming back in the area, and that means we might see some showers over the weekend. Look for today's high around 83 degrees. A reminder, if you're heading downtown, single-lane traffic on Altman in front of the middle school. Drop-off should be on Lyons behind the school or on Clark in front of the library. 9 days after a ransomware attack hit Nevada's state government, some services requiring background checks remain frozen. That means hiring stalled at healthcare facilities, child care centers, and other essential jobs. Fingerprinting Express says they can still take fingerprints, but the records can't be sent to the Department of Public Safety. The outage is also stopping gun purchases. Since Nevada law requires background checks, gun dealers say they're stuck holding firearms they can't release to customers. Governor Lombardo says he'll hold a press conference tomorrow to update the public on the ongoing statewide cyber attack recovery. The announcement comes as the DMV restores some key services. Officials say VIN inspections, driving tests, and certain vehicle registrations are now available in person by appointment, while kiosks across the state are operational again. Online, services like registration renewal, title processing, insurance updates are back up, but driver's license transactions still unavailable. The outage, now in its second week, has kept many state systems offline since the attack was discovered on August 24th, last Sunday. A quiet Monday for law enforcement. Sheriff's Office tells us a driver cited for hit and run after crashing into a fence and leaving the scene. Deputies also responding to a domestic disturbance in Ely and investigated a two-vehicle crash on a city street, though the cars left before deputies arrived. A disturbance call turned up no issues. As his first session as a state senator, John Ellison landed second from the top on the Nevada Policy 2025 legislative scorecard. With a score of 93.69, John finished second to only Dr. Robin Titus, the Senate Minority Leader from Lyon County. The conservative and libertarian-leaning think tank based in Las Vegas based the rating on 66 bills in the 2025 session. You can check out the ratings for yourself at nevadapolicy.org. The Nevada State Board of Education's narrowed its search for a new superintendent of public instruction to 3 finalists: Sylvia Mitchell, Heather Sanchez, Victor Wakefield. Board unanimously voted to forward the names to Governor Lombardo, who will make the final decision. Board President Dr. Catherine Dockweiler called the move a momentous step forward, praising the finalists' expertise and vision for Nevada students. Candidates chosen from a pool of 19 through a blind review. Final interviews held in Las Vegas this week. The controversial appointment of Nevada's top federal prosecutor facing a new legal challenge. Federal public defenders have filed a motion to disqualify U.S. Attorney Sigal Chadha, arguing the Trump administration unlawfully extended her interim appointment. Motion comes in the case of Sharma Garcia, indicted in July on a gun charge. Now, Nevada's Democrat Senators Catherine Cortez Masto and Jackie Rosen have already criticized Chadha's appointment, calling it an attempt to bypass Senate confirmation. A federal judge in Arizona will hear the matter. A status conference has been set for Thursday. A Democrat lawmaker entering the race for Nevada State Treasurer, Assemblyman Joe Dahlia of Henderson, announced his campaign today, saying he wants to boost K-12 funding, support small business, and help diversify Nevada's economy. Dahlia was elected to the Assembly last year, the first major Democrat to join the race. On the Republican side, policy analyst Drew Johnson already campaigning, promising to expand college savings programs and improve Nevada's bond rating. They're both running to succeed Democrat Zach Conine, who is term limited and is seeking the Attorney General's office. Powerball jackpot keeps climbing, now estimated at $1.3 billion for tonight's draw. That makes it the fifth largest Powerball prize ever and the ninth biggest lottery jackpot in U.S. history. And although the odds are long, cash option just under $589 billion, or about $300 million after taxes. Still a nice chunk of change, don't you know? At 8:19 per Sahara Motors, that's a look at news from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.